Hey there and welcome to the Daily Manchester United News Show. Let's dive into today's top stories. Erik Ten Hag confirms injured Man United star expected to return soon. Erik Ten Hag has admitted he expects Tyrell Malacia to return to Manchester United action soon. The 25-year-old joined from Feyenoord 2 years ago, but an injury-struck year has seen him miss over 50 matches. Malacia's knee injury has kept him out for 423 days, and with Luke Shaw also struggling, Ten Hag has been forced to deploy a makeshift backline. Lisandro Martinez has at times been asked to fill in at left back, with last season's emergency loanee Sergio Reguilon also helping out. However, according to Ten Hag, Malacia is heading in the right direction to make his long-awaited return to action soon. Ten Hag said the following: "He is making big steps, so we think at short notice we can expect him in the team training, and he is a talent, it's natural. I expect also soon he can return into games then." Although Saturday afternoon's early kick-off against Southampton will come too soon for United's young number 12, fans could see him recalled to the squad for the Red Devils' upcoming Europa League tie against Twente on September 25. Erik Ten Hag confirms Manuel Ugarte is available versus Southampton. Manchester United manager Erik Ten Hag has provided an update on three players ahead of the Premier League fixture at Southampton on Saturday afternoon. The Red Devils have had a tough start to the league campaign, picking up 3 points from their opening three games. They are already 4 points behind the top four. Saturday's game at Mary's appear a must-win for United. Ten Hag has confirmed that Manuel Ugarte could make his debut, but two other players are unavailable. He said the following: "Manuel Ugarte, you will have seen he played for Uruguay. He returned this afternoon, meaning on Thursday. He was the only player who returned, the rest yesterday, so he is available for this game. Rasmus Højlund and Luke Shaw are progressing very well but not ready. United are already playing catch up to the Champions League places and can't afford another slip up against Southampton, who are yet to register a point after promotion. The Red Devils will go into the weekend game as clear favourites to pick up 3 points, but it may not be straightforward with the crowd fully behind the home team. United have drawn three of the previous four meetings with the Suns, and they will have to play at their best to overcome them and climb up the table. Ten Hag is bound to make at least one change from the 3-0 loss to Liverpool. Ugarte could be handed his full league debut in the number 6 position ahead of Casemiro. The manager presented concerns over the midfielder's fitness before the internationals, but Ugarte has come out with flying colours, playing 169 minutes for Uruguay. Manchester United's main reason behind Noussair, Mazraoui and Wan-Bissaka deals was financial. Manchester United reportedly did not see major differences in Noussair, Mazraoui and Wan-Bissaka, but completed the deals as they made sense economically. Diogo Dalot's fine play over the last year has seen him become the number one fullback at the club, but due to Luke Shaw and Tyrell Malacia's ongoing injury problems, he has had to play the majority of his football at left back as of late. United's wretched defensive performances last season resulted in the signings of numerous defenders this summer, and it was decided that Mazraoui would be signed as depth at the fullback position. The purchase of the former Bayern Munich right back allowed United to sell Wan-Bissaka to West Ham United, and this was viewed as the club replacing a more defensive right back with a much more competent one offensively who could fit Erik Ten Hag's system better, having played for him at Ajax. While Wan-Bissaka is well known for his impressive tackling ability, he can be seen as a bit of a liability in attack. In contrast, from his days schooled in the Ajax youth team, Mazraoui is regarded as proficient with the ball and relatively press resistant in possession. Nonetheless, Sources have told ESPN that analysis revealed there wasn't much between Wan-Bissaka and Mazraoui, but replacing one with the other made broad financial sense. In the same way, United were also open to offers for Christian Eriksen and Casemiro, even though both are expected to get opportunities to play this season. United CEO Omar Barada has already spoken on the importance of sales to stay within financial regulations, claiming to make the investments we want to make and strengthen the key positions you have to sell. Mazraoui was bought for a fee of 15 million euros plus 5 million euros in add-ons, and Aaron Wan-Bissaka was sold for a fee of 15 million pound, around 17.8 million euros. Man United's natural appointment has been named if Erik Ten Hag leaves. Manchester United manager Erik Ten Hag's future at the club has become a part of conversation again. It looked like the dust had settled regarding his future, but two defeats in the first three games of the season have made the situation difficult again for the Dutch manager. The Red Devils indulged in talks with Thomas Tuchel and Mauricio Pochettino over the summer, but they ultimately decided to keep Ten Hag at the club and continue the work he started 2 years ago. According to journalist Miguel Delaney, former England boss Gareth Southgate is a natural appointment if Ten Hag leaves the club. While speaking on the Back Pages podcast, the journalist said, "They are all into this high performance culture that Ashworth and Brailsford would promote, and while it was maybe seen that would make Southgate a natural appointment for United, if Ten Hag does leave, maybe it goes the opposite way, whereas that sort of connection influences Southgate in actually expanding his horizon and going into something else, given how much as well he promoted the idea of high performance culture around England." Southgate has admirers at Old Trafford, and it's not a secret, but whether he could be the right man for the Man United job remains to be seen. Ten Hag has struggled in the Premier League and the Champions League, but his performances in the cup competitions have been impressive. The Red Devils won the Carabao Cup last season, and this year they managed to win the FA Cup by beating rivals and the Premier League winners, Manchester City. He has struggled to build a playing style of the team though, and with the club making heavy investment in the squad recently, they would expect better results overall. Southgate has recently left his post as the England manager, and he is currently without a team. If Ten Hag fails to turn around the poor start to the season that they have had, the 54-year-old Southgate could be called to clean the mess. Omar Barada blocked Jarrad Branthwaite's transfer to Man United. Manchester United CEO Omar Barada had a big role to play in withdrawing the club's interest in Everton defender Jarrad Branthwaite this summer, according to ESPN. The Red Devils were widely tipped to bolster their central defense in the last transfer window. Branthwaite was the priority target at the start, but a deal did not materialize. Personal terms were agreed over a £150,000 per week contract, but United did not oblige to the transfer request of the Toffees for the England international. The Merseyside outfit valued Branthwaite at £75 million, comparing him with Manchester City's Josgo Gvardiol, who arrived from RB Leipzig for a similar package last summer. However, Barada priced the 22-year-old in the region of 50 to 60 million pound and refused to go any higher, citing his lack of relative experience compared to the Croatian sensation. United adopted a similar strategy for the rest of the window. The club only paid the full price to sign Lille's Lenny Yoro, who was viewed as a unique market opportunity. Branthwaite, who was described as very brave by Arsenal legend Ian Wright, had a standout campaign with the Toffees last term. He was fantastic defensively and helped them avoid relegation despite their 8-point deduction for breaking PSR spending limits. United were aiming to capitalize on Everton's failed takeover to secure an early agreement, but the Toffees were quite clear from the off that Branthwaite won't leave for a discounted fee. Amadou Onana's £50 million move to Aston Villa eventually eased the Toffees' financial concerns. In our opinion, United made the right choice by refusing to meet the huge price for Branthwaite. The club have been guilty in the past of overpaying for their top targets. Anthony was probably their worst piece of business. ESPN claimed that he was initially valued at £40 million by Ajax, but the Dutch outfit capitalized on prolonged negotiations to get £80 million from the Red Devils. Prior to Barada, John Murtaugh was in charge of transfer proceedings under the Glazers. United could have easily paid £75 million for Branthwaite, thereby missing out on other targets. The strong stance on the spending limits from Barada meant that the club signed the likes of Matthias de Ligt and Manuel Ugarte for lower fixed fees with performance add-ons. I will be uploading daily Man United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.